Hello, this is Marisol Gonzalez Sterling again, and I'm going to introduce you to the world of light with acupuncture. We first have to know that there is reflected color and absorbed color. Here we have a platform that is on shades with different color lights, and you see that they are absolutely the complementary of the others. Here we have the three colors that are cyan, magenta and yellow, that are absorbed colors that go to black from pigments, and then the light colors are red, violet and green, which go to white. From Goethe's theory, we have that there's two rays. One comes out from the base of the prism and is red, yellow, and the other one comes from the apex of the prism, which is cyan, violet. When this one opens, you get blue, and when the red, yellow opens, you have orange. So they have 6 colors, and the 7th comes from mixing the yellow with the cyan, becomes green, and then mixing the other way, red and violet becomes magenta. Then this explains why you will really have 2 lines in the spectral waveform of a green and magenta, because they're composed by 2 rays. Also, Goethe says that when we project a light onto a concave mirror, then the light concentrates and a little yellow-red halo comes out. And when we project it to a convex mirror, then there is a projection of opening light, and there is a blue, cyan and violet coming out, the same as the yin and yang. So due to that discovery, we have here the triograms of the I Ching in polarity, that the Grand Yin is violet and the Grand Yang is yellow, which is gold, which is the 2 colors mentioned in the I Ching. Then the other position of the I Chings is harder to understand than the polarity ones. From there we have, from the 5 elements, the 12 acupuncture meridians, and we have perfect color complementaries in the roots we use. Like, for example, here the thumb is yellow and complementary to the big toe for the spleen. There's the lung and the spleen, which are roots that are used to, and all the complementary colors are with the complementary fingers and toes. So with the biosonic program, we can see which are the meridians that are low or high and that we have to treat. So here we are with the biosonic software program. We click on the button of the microphone, and then we start recording. As you can see here, it says the time on the top, and we see the cursor moving in green for the recording. We'll try to do 3 recordings with different tones of voice. One sad, so it's worse, and then one happier, so that's better, and another one bass tone, so we can see the difference between one and the other. Here we see the names or the letters for the musical notes, and if we put the cursor on top, we will have the meanings. That this is, even if it's in Spanish, it says bladder, thyroid, reproductive organs, and the small intestine meridian. Each one, C sharp, is about kidneys, esophagus, neck, trachea, and the meridian of the heart. Then we have the E, which is stomach, metabolism of digestion, the kidney, the circulation of the kidney, and the meridian of the stomach. Then the D sharp is the gallbladder, the suprarenal glands, and the meridian of the endocrine. The E is the spleen, the mucosity, the meridian of the lung. The F is the pancreas, the gastrointestinal digestion, the meridian for the liver. The F sharp is the small intestine, the digesting nervous system, and the meridian of the heart. So the meridian and the meridian of the bladder, but the meridian and the organs are opposing complementary musical notes and colors. Here's the meridian of the kidney for the heart, which is G, and also the circulation and the bones and the muscles is G. Then G sharp is the large intestine, the circulation of nutrients, and all the meridian of stomach, which is the opposite from orange. Then we have the indigo, which is the endocrine system and the genitals, and the meridian for the gallbladder. And then we have the A sharp for the lungs, the bronchioles, the lymphatic system, the oxygenation of the cells, and the nervous oxygenation, and the meridian of the spleen. And then we have the B, which is for the liver, the nervous system and immunological system, and the circulation, meridian of the circulation. So each note belongs to an organ and the complementary meridian, and opposite, and it works perfectly with the routes that go with the meridians, that all the reds are in yellows and oranges are in the hands and in the fingers of the hand, and the toes have the greens and blues. So here we are processing a recording, and we see that there's points that come into the different cells belonging to the octaves. The 7 octaves are in the horizontal line, and here we having, each time we say a frequency on that range for that little box, we will have a point coming in, and we also see a light illuminating, so we can follow up what's happening. Now we have the main octave, which is in orange, all the orange, which is the places in the octave for the notes that you say the most. We can see most hits. Then we see here in color the different musical notes pass to color, and we can see that here there is a lot of blue, but it's very irregular in the way it comes out. But we can actually immediately see the musical notes related to color. Then when we finally have the excess notes and the weak notes, we can decide which meridian and which point in the meridian we're going to use. With we see these tuning forks that they have weights and they change the notes. So we would decide the note, we see the point that hurts, that definitely always coincides with the one that the computer voice analysis says. Then we click with the tuning fork, pressing a little bit on and passing the vibration until it doesn't feel that it hurts anymore. So if it hurts more, we continue putting the vibration in that meridian point, and until the pain has gone. And it's amazing that we find always with the voice analysis the meridians to look that are painful, and the ones that and then we treat them until they go. We can also treat them with a little filter inside a flashlight with the crystal, and there we treat the point with the color corresponding according to what the voice analysis tells us. The amazing thing is how the voice analysis software tells us which meridians to treat. For example, here we have a lot of C sharp, a lot of red. That means that the person has a tendency to have kidney stones. Well, treating the meridians, both meridians, the kidneys and the heart, it will be relieved. Then we have a daily schedule with time schedules for the different meridians, and we can use that, and we will learn how to use it, as well as seeing all these different laws in acupuncture that are telling us which are the meridians we should use. For example, the law of mother-son is the law that nurtures one to the other one. The law of the brothers is the ones that go together. The law of father-son is the law that transforms, and then the law of sunset and sunrise. With these graphics, you can see how to use these laws very easily. And these graphics and the way I have place them makes the acupuncture much more accessible for everyone to use it now with color and sound. Now we have to also realize that there's a perfect combination of complementary colors with musical notes and meridians to organs. Like, for example, here the red kidney with the heart. They are meridians that we use in acupuncture to to bring down or to give more energy to one to the other. And here, example, well, as we said, the yellow green with the violet, which are complementary, and they are both from the lung and the spleen, which are used that way. So I hope this is good information for you, and we can continue in other videos as well.